What I don't really get is, why am I here? For what reason? I mean, I just burned the Earth tree and then woke up here. For what? Why? Just keep going. Okay. I'm doing pretty much on resources. I don't need to recall all the enemies. Just to get my flask back. I completely forgot that I had to activate those. I walked past so many of those and I never considered activating them. I mean, I know where you are. Well, thank you. I mean, I also kind of know the name of the place I'm in. But the significance is... to why? What is my goal in here? I appreciate all the resources and experience and levels that I get, but... what else is there? Okay, there are death roots again. Oh, okay. Those assholes. Knowing the death roots are nearby, kind of feel like I'm walking towards someplace useful. Maybe. Really just maybe. I have no idea at this point. Ooh, big dragon. Nice roof, big dragon. Everything is here. So I could jump down here. Could also just take the ladder and look what's up there. I always like it more to take the ladder somewhere. To go somewhere where I can actually return from than jumping down somewhere. I know I can guess if they are alive if I hear breathing. But I kinda expected them all to get up at once. You! Why? I guess I never really finished your quest line. I couldn't. I killed off-track the Rykard too early. But you wanted to help me just a moment ago, fighting off two Godskin apostles, the Godskin duo. And now you're fighting me? Okay, that was stupid. But he hits like a train. Is he healing now? Or was this his golden vow? Does he even have? Oh, he's healing. Does this guy have a golden vow? That won't help you a lot. I shouldn't do heavy attacks against this guy. Nope. Okay, you have more reach, I get it. I need to really take care about my stamina. Oh come on, this guy really has more reach than I have. That's unfair. At least I have more healing. He gave me a lot of items. Blasphemous Claw. Devourer's Serpent, Devourer's Scepter, I shouldn't have walked in there. Beast Champion Helmet, Beast Champion Armor, Beast Champion Gauntlets, Beast Champion Graves, Gelmir's Fleur. He is an interesting character. Now I'm kind of sad that I never really finished his questline. Because... left alone the fact that he is actually in those lands makes him kind of interesting. I don't know this way, I just know what the head of the other way. Comforting. But I guess I will take what's ever ahead of this way first. I mean, I can just climb the ladder up afterwards. There again, death roots here. There's so much death going around. Old Lord's Talisman. That seems nice. There it is. It's for sorcery. A legendary talisman depicting the ancient king whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time. I guess for some people that sentence makes sense. Extends the duration of sorceries and incantations. It is said that the ancient royal city of Farum Azula has been slowly crumbled since time immemorial. So I'm in a city that's been floating upwards by a big storm and time is consuming it to break apart. Are those storms actually... maybe they aren't really storms, but they are time itself. Interesting. I mean, that's really a thing with From Software. They always have to have like some aspect that is about time. I mean, completely unnecessary in Elden Ring, I think. Because they have so much with godhood and different realms and spirits going on already. That making another aspect of the time... it's not necessarily necessary. But... I guess this place will just lead me down where I was before. You can't wait. So I guess there will be a tough boss fight ahead of me. This is where the birds were, I guess. But down here I haven't been yet, I guess. I suppose. At the end of this, the boss fight will just be all of those dragons at the same time. Fighting all of them. What's in here? Drake Knight armor. Drake Knight stuff. I bet this is some kind of an reference to Dark Souls. I would presume. Did I skip it? Where is it? There it is. Black iron helm worn by the Drake Knights. Features the spoils of a dragon catch as an emblem of pride as both dragon hunter and partaker of communion. So he's someone who kills dragon but also lives with dragon? Interesting. From birth, Drake Knights speak not a word. They spend their life pursuing the strength of dragons for its sublime beauty and inspiration of awe. Great. Is this everything I can get here? I mean, it's an armor. Guess it's good enough. But I guess I have to jump out in the middle. Whoop. Yeah, still the bad birds lying around here. Really feels like there should be a way from here to get down. Oh! And there is! Sometimes I am smart. Other times I'm not. I was so reluctant to go the one pathway I had to jump down. And now since I'm here, I'm just jumping down and jumping down and jumping down. I really hope I don't end up somewhere where I have to teleport my way out. To just have all the enemies respawn. This almost seems like a really useless way to go. Like, I'm here now. Can't make any of those jumps. I could jump into the maelstrom. All of a sudden I don't feel that smart anymore. Should I just jump in? I don't know. The thing is, if I jump in and die, I would have to come here again to get all my runes back. And jumping in seems like certain death. Also, there isn't any other place I couldn't really... Oh. But of course. Which is the one save point where I didn't want to go further before, but now want to go further pretty direly? I think it's this one. This place. Why was it just such an unuseful place that you had actually troubles finding? Yeah, this is the right place. Let's see what this place has to offer. Except for a few tough guys to fight. A few very tough guys to fight, if I'm honest. Or a lot of tough guys to fight, if I'm honest. I know I missed my opportunity to kill one of them. But actually, if the one with the scythe is away, I will be a lot happier. I guess tanking sometimes is a legit strategy. Okay, you breathe fire. Oh, you blocked off the other one. Okay, first you. Second you. Not a good performance, but I guess it has to work. And I didn't level up. Well, now I definitely won't level up. Don't want to risk any enemies to respawn, to return. So... big secret area. And another tough guy. I won't say that I regret going here, but I kind of regret going here. If you two would want to come fight me, I would be very happy. Isn't it already kind of a disturbing fact that those skeletons are doing the same kind of curses that Fia did when I killed her? Isn't that already a bad sign? A red flag? Yep. Yep. Okay, the second time it didn't work as well. I guess. Completely indifferent. Yeah. I guess skeletons using the same spell as someone who lived is a bad sign. Maybe. I hate this place somehow. Why do I feel so uncomfortable here? Maybe because I'm really not doing good. Maybe the only reason why I'm feeling uncomfortable here is that there are actually so many enemies there, just there. From Software is just throwing at you. And every one of those count twice. Well, I won't go this way just yet. Don't you guys... Come on. Don't you want to come down? Have fun? Well, I guess I could re-equip my bow that I actually used to have on my back all this time. Well, if I think about it, maybe they are happy where they are. Maybe I don't need to interfere with them. I want this item. If I get the item, they will all fall down anyway. So let's hunt down a few skeletons. I guess I know which way you were referring to. And yes, they are hung. I mean, they are dead already, so that's probably not even that bothersome for them. Boop. That should be it. Maybe they feel better now that they are dead and not hung anymore. Why is this place, once again, so much bigger than I anticipated? Do I have like... Why do I have so little normal arrows? Let's use bone arrows. Don't actually know why. I gotta admit, it looks kind of funny if they crumble around. They fall into pieces. That's really kind of cool. Come on, little one. You hit me? Bye-bye. I guess I won't show any kind of mercy for skeletons anymore. Like I have ever showed any kind of mercy in this game. There are just so many. I thought with killing Fira that I could have prevented so many. There's so many who live in death. Oh, hi. Didn't even notice you at first. I mean, going from the story, if there are many who live in death here, there should also be the death route somewhere close, since that is required to produce the one who live in death. But I also kind of thought that I would have found the death route many places already before. So I really have no idea. Dragon killing time. Oh, this loops back to the beginning. Interesting. This loops pretty much back to where we began the stream. Wait, I did... Okay. I thought I did a big mistake, but I didn't. If you remain sleeping, I have no quarrel with you. Ah, there's an item though underneath your wing. He's really a big sleeper. Okay, but why would I go here if not for killing the dragon? Or maybe this isn't the way that loops around in the end? There's a secret way, second way that would lead me here? Nope, nope. This is the way. This is the way. And I have to say it now. I really hate this area. Like everything seems so unstable. Like everything I'm walking on could just break apart and make me fall into the abyss. At almost every second. Which is not a comforting feeling. Have you killed the boss here? No, I haven't. Like, you have pretty much seen everything I did so far in this land. I mean, the only boss I have killed this far is, yeah, the Godskin Noble. Where's this leading? You're really expecting me to have a really tough time on the boss in here, don't you? Aww. They really could have given me the kill there. Guess not. Kinda, yeah. Oh, great. Another cookbook. And great, another tough boss fight. I mean, except for Mog, I had a pretty good record in doing boss fights relatively easily. Even though they might take a long while. Sometimes. At least when I am playing. How do I get back? I also haven't gotten to this hole before, I think. No, I haven't. Let's just go. Gold rune. Nice. Good enough. Stupid creature. Good thing it didn't work out as they intended. Okay, this will just lead me somewhere. I guess to the place of the Godskin Apostles. I mean, you've done well on others! You've done well on others that people struggled with. Yeah, that's also the feeling that I had this far. Maybe it's just because of the golden halberd. Maybe that's just breaks the game completely. Maybe. Maybe. I'm actually kind of happy. Normally I know what's kind of ahead of me if I play a From Software game. Well, thus far I only have played Bloodborne and Sekiro. And in Sekiro you couldn't really stray from the path. And in Bloodborne I kind of knew the path that I would want to take. So actually this time I almost chose the entire build myself. Like, I constructed with this principle of having the sword on my back to get the healing, the armor I'm wearing. I guess it's because of you that I'm wearing the golden halberd. But I'm actually kind of glad that I made my own build. And it works out pretty well. Well, to be honest, I did kind of mess up. I messed up the giant boss. Like the boss on the mountaintops of the giants. That one I pretty much messed up. I did it again with another character and I had him first try. Like, this one was actually way too easy. Oh. Neat. Why? At least they are not giving me too much of a problem. Whew. I hate fighting several enemies. A lot struggle with Godskin Duo. Okay. That I actually didn't expect. Like, Godskin Duo seems like you don't have to be super smart to figure out how to cheese that fight. Like, how to make this fight way too easy on yourself. It wasn't like a strategy that I had to study this fight for. It was pretty obvious. So it's actually kind of surprising that for 1 second I thought I would die. It's actually really surprising that a lot of people struggled with that. Like, I have a tough... Oh, I'm here! Nice! I had a tough fight against the Godskin Noble, which was on Rani's tower. Like the Liurnia tower. As you know that... I will show you. I can't describe it right now. But normally on towers you activate the Great Runes again. But in this tower, Divine Tower of Liurnia, there you find Rani's body. And there was a Godskin Noble, which I had pretty much problems with fighting. I mean, I still fought him first try, since I was a little bit overpowered for him. Like, I could just tank a lot of his attacks. But he gave me a little bit of a problematic fight. The Godskin Noble in Mount Gelmir and the Volcano Manor, he was pretty easy. But if I figured out, like, the Godskin Noble is a tough fight for me, is like not someone that I want to fight, I obviously just go for the Godskin Apostle. But yeah, I think you know, yeah. And I mean, to be honest, in the beginning I also cheesed my way through a lot. I mean, in the beginning I died a lot. which was because I skipped Stormvale Castle in the beginning. Like I never went to Stormvale Castle. And spent the most time of my early game I spent in... the most time of my early game I spent in Liurnia of the Lakes. So I was way too strong once I actually entered Stormvale Castle, so I didn't really have problems fighting Margit, I didn't have any problems fighting Godric, which I think is the boss fight many regular players, like obviously not the pro players and such, that those are the first they struggle on, just a lot. But at that time I actually gone there, I was already pretty overpowered. Ooh, Azula Beastman Ashes. Now I only would need to use summons ever. Like ever. Don't want to jump down there yet. So I feel like I have a record on not having many problems with fighting a few bosses. I mean, in the end, if you get... if you are a little bit into the fight, you also don't have really problems with fighting Godric and Margit. But still. I mean, it also kind of raises the tension of a boss fight if the streamer has to try over and over again and dies a lot. But I also think that it's kind of boring. I mean, if you would watch a new streamer and he can't make any kind of progress, he just gets stuck on one boss, would you watch him for a long time? I think, like, if he is not even entertaining, and when I get frustrated... yes, okay. The thing is, when I get frustrated, there is some point where I just where I'm just silent. And you have seen me fighting Morg. I also went silent there, but for other reasons. I wasn't like silent because I was mad at the fight, but because I want to concentrate. But if I get mad at the boss fight, I just go silent and go silently mad in my mind and myself. No, it's not that difficult. It's not that hard. But I guess you know what I mean. I watched someone fight a boss 14 times. Well... if I think back, I think I definitely have also fought bosses at least 20 times. For example, Morg. Or some people. I hope in the end there is something to gain out of this. And I'm really not just walking those paths again in vain. I mean, killing a dragon could have its benefit. I guess he will give me another big smithing stone again. Hi! I guess this time he won't be as easily killed as the other one. Oh my god. Oh no, I hit this. Oh no. Sometimes I have just the most amount of luck ever. Like anyone could ever have. And other times I just get really unlucky. Don't jump, don't push me off. No, 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 no. You're just one hit away. I guess this was one of those moments where I just got really lucky. He was just one hit away. And I could deliver that hit. I am sorry that I was just looking into the distance and I being kind of silent. I just kind of really enjoyed how it looks. How the thing I am looking at looked. Dog! Dead dog! Dog! Dead dog! Ooh, secrets? That's okay. What is this? This is an area locked behind stone sword keys. Normally those areas aren't that big. Why is this one though? And I mean, I never do that actually, and I really don't know why I'm never doing that. But I'm just thinking. I wasted the golden opportunity to hit his head once. I was just thinking to actually use like the grease to make me do more damage against dragons, because I never actually use those. Let me face the wall, let me face the wall. Perfect. But I guess it's too late now. I would have to have it in my quick slots. Hello! That was not how I wanted it to be. Oh! What is happening? For some reason I thought he would be staggered from this one hit on his head. No! Oh. I don't want you to be that close to the edge, please. Come here a little. I shouldn't have gone for that scarab. I should have gone for the dragon at first. I shouldn't have hit him. Oh, come on. You're almost dead anyway. Oh, what's happening? Ah, I knew it. This is not happening. Close one. Really close one. I would feel better about myself if I could say that at least was a tough enemy. But nope. Close one, and it was entirely my own fault. I guess this is the way I take next, but first I want to take a look around if I've really gotten everything in here. Down the hole it is, I guess. Do I survive this? What's this actually? A slab of rock engraved with a trace of the rune of death can deflect a power of the black blade. Wait, what? One of the night of the dire plot, Rani rewarded Praetor Rykard with these traces. Should the coming trespass one day transpire, they would serve as the last resort foil, allowing Rykard to challenge Malekith the Black Blade, the Black Beast of destined death. I have a feeling that I might know who I'm going to face next. I have the feeling that I might know now who the boss is that you were talking about. Please say that this wasn't a one-time use only. Okay, no it isn't. So I guess this is the item I really want to use in the boss fight against Malekith. This is like the Manus fight in Dark Souls 1. But I would assume I have to get the timing right. Yoo-hoo. Oop. Back at the save point. I should have guessed. And I really need to save. Or I really need to rest. So there was a different kind of place, wasn't there, where I should go behind the boss room. Time for the boss? Just because I figured out that I have an item against the boss doesn't mean that I'm going into the boss fight directly. The thing is, I don't want to walk into a boss fight just now if I don't have the feeling that I have discovered everything I want to discover in the area before him. And I will go into the boss fight when I've found everything that seems worthy of being found, or when I've found the death root. Like, finding the death root somehow is really important to me. I feel like the last time I gave Gurrank the death root, okay, dokie. Yeah, I think there's a little bit more to his quests, I don't know, this place with all those beasts and dragons, it kind of feels connected to Gurrank. If that makes any sense at all. Maybe it doesn't, but I'm 100% sure that there has to be a death root in here. Or maybe that's just my imagination. And I'm already seeing that there's, yep, a draconic tree sentinel. I mean, they're actually not that tough, I just need to stand on his butt. What? He's not even considered a boss? Oh, I have no stamina left whatsoever. You won't get me. Okay, this one got me. No! Ooh, close one. Ah, come on. Stop it with the AoE. One second too early. I guess it's fair that this one isn't considered a boss fight. They wouldn't put a boss fight in front of another boss fight. Why is this one giving me a tough time already? Maybe I'm not used to fighting anything with our torrent anymore. Or at least I'm not used to fighting those guys without torrent. Would you stop it? Oh. You... I expected you to do the other attack. What was that about doing the boss fights without many problems? Finally. I guess it's still what? Ooh! Dragon armor. Nice. For the best Fashion Souls experience. Yeah, but this is straight the way to Malekith, I would presume.